Hello, hello, Chris Baki here from Games Previewed with a quick look at Rune. Okay, so this is Rune, and it is an abstract game, and like most abstract games, there really isn't a story here like you might find in other games. Basically, on your turn, you're going to place a card, and then you're going to draw a card or place a Rune Master, basically one of these little pieces here. I'm just using wooden houses in this print and play preview. When it says place a card, you're basically placing a card such that you place a rune on top of the same color, so the yellow here matches the yellow here, so it overlaps like that. Or you place them to where they're adjacent, so where they match adjacent runes, like that. So once that's placed there, you can draw a card from the deck, or you can place your Rune Master. Why would you want to place a Rune Master instead of just draw a card? I'm so glad you asked. You receive points at the end of the game for each rune controlled by your Rune Master. So basically, your Rune Master is the area control part of the game. I might put my Rune Master on the blue here, and now I control all of the blue that this connects to. So now this player might take one of their cards, and they might place it like that. So again, we're overlapping or we're playing adjacent to here, and I might take my rune marker and then put it right there to control these yellow markers here. So at the end of the game, each blue rune is worth 1 point, each yellow rune is worth 2 points, and each red rune is worth 3 points. And as you're looking at the cards in the deck, there's only 17 cards in this deck. You'll all note they always have 3 blue, 2 yellow, and 1 red. It's the same thing for all of the cards in this deck. The only difference is the exact layout of it. There's a few rules about where you can place your Rune Masters. For example, you can place a Rune Master on top of a rune to control it, and all the runes of the same color, adjacent but not diagonally. You can't place a Rune Master on top of another Rune Master. And once a Rune Master is placed, you can't take a card and cover up the Rune Master. You also can't connect runes controlled by the Rune Masters to others controlled by an opponent's Rune Masters. So in other words, I couldn't try to add on to this blue section here if I'm red, and if I'm yellow, I can't connect to the yellow runes controlled by the red guy. So part of your strategy here is going to be to try to extend your control as far as you can, and you'll also have to balance that with drawing new cards from the deck. So through the magic of video editing, I have fast-forwarded to near the end of the game, basically. And the game ends when one player places their last Rune Master, like I'm about to do here for the yellow player. I'm going to play there, and then I'm going to place my Rune Master there to claim all of these blue cards here. If I'm the red player can now take their card and try to place it, and then try to score some points for it wherever they can. And that would be the end of the game. At this point, you'd count up points for each rune controlled by the Rune Master. The blues are worth 1 point each, the yellows are worth 2 points each, and the reds are worth 3 points each. Okay, so that was a quick look at Rune. Again, this is a 2-player, 10-minute game playable by people 7 and up. It's a quick, easy-to-learn game. You can play it while you're waiting on your friends at the game night, or just because you need something quick and easy to do while you're waiting on something or someone else, really. I do like that it is tile laying. It's very strategic. I wish there was a bit more of a theme to it in terms of more than just the abstract fantasy setting, but sometimes games don't need a whole lot of theme to get you really into the gameplay and the strategic mindset of enjoying a game. There's very little luck here except for perhaps the pattern of the cards, because again, each card is the same setup of 3 blue, 2 yellow, and 1 red rune. So 6 runes on each card. It's just the layout that's different each time. So very little luck in this game. If you like sitting down with a good strategy game and want to give something new a try, I definitely recommend this. This has been Chris Baki for Games Previewed. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day.